It's time for your weekly dose of all the exclusive scoops, the latest news, and of course, the brand new launches from the world of 2 and 4 wheels. Welcome everybody to this edition of Autocar Quick News. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to the Autocar India YouTube channel and hit that bell icon to stay updated with all our brand new video uploads. Let's begin as ever with the new car launches this week, and we start with the Maruti Ertiga. Now this MPV accounts for 39% of the segment and it's just been launched with a brand new 1.5-litre diesel engine that sits alongside the old tried and tested 1.3. Let's take a look at the specs and the prices. Yep, the Ertiga gets the new DDiS 225 engine that debuted in the CIAS recently. It makes 95 horsepower and 225 Nm of torque, up slightly from the 90 horsepower and 200 Nm of the 1.3 multijet, which for now is still on sale. The claimed 24.20 kpl fuel economy is slightly lower than the 1.3, but that said, the new engine does come with a 6-speed manual gearbox. The Ertiga 1.5 is available in 3 variants, VDI, ZDI and ZDI Plus, and is priced from 9.86 lakh rupees up to 11.20 lakh rupees. That makes it roughly 29,000 rupees more expensive than the Ertiga 1.3, which goes from 8.85 lakh rupees for the LDI up to 10.91 lakh rupees. Despite the higher price though, the Ertiga 1.5 diesel is still a bit cheaper than its closest rival, the Mahindra Marazzo. And I know what you're thinking, didn't Maruti announce just last week that it would stop selling diesel engines by April 2020? It is a bit confusing, yes, but the reason for these new 1.5 diesel launches is likely because this new engine would have been in development long before the surprise new deadline for BS6 engines of April 2020 was announced. And developing a new engine is not cheap. So it's likely been put on sale now, even if only for 1 year, to recover as much of that cost as possible. Maruti wasn't able to make it BS6 compliant in time for the deadline, but we hear that once it is ready, it's likely to be relaunched at a later stage. Now let's move on to launches in the two-wheeler space, and starting with Hero MotoCorp, which has launched 3 new products in the 200cc space. They all use virtually the same engine, but they all provide a very different riding experience. First up, it's the Hero Extreme 200S, essentially a fully fed version of the Extreme 200R. The 200S costs 98,500 rupees, making it 7,600 rupees more expensive than the 200R, which is priced at 90,900 rupees. The bike comes with features like a full LED headlamp and a Bluetooth-enabled instrument cluster, and gets a 199.6cc engine that makes 18.4 HP and 17.1 Nm of torque. Arguably more exciting, however, is the XPulse family. Hero has finally launched the long-awaited successor to the Impulse in 2 variants, the 200 and the 200T. The XPulse 200 is available with a fuel-injected engine priced at 1.05 lakh rupees or a carburetted version priced at 97,000 rupees, while the more road-focused 200T, which is carburetted only, is priced at 94,000 rupees ex-showroom. With its off-road intentions, the XPulse 200 gets an upswept exhaust and better suspension, with 190 mm of travel up front and 170 mm at the rear, with a 10-way adjustability option. The engine on both remains the same as the Extreme 200s, a 199.6cc engine making 18.4 HP and 17.1 Nm. And if you want to see our review of all these bikes, they'll be right here on our YouTube channel as well as our website autocarindia.com. And now another week, another bike that gets upgraded brakes to meet the new safety regulations. This time it's the Bajaj Pulsar NS160 with ABS. Priced at 92,595 rupees, the Bajaj Pulsar NS160 is now single-channel ABS equipped, but gets no other mechanical updates. That price is 6,656 rupees more than the previous version. Now moving on to the other end of the two-wheeler spectrum with Ducati and its new range of Scrambler 800s. The Icon, Desert Sled, Cafe Racer and Full Throttle have all been updated. Let's take a look at the prices. The Scrambler Icon is priced at 7.89 lakh rupees. The Desert Sled costs 9.93 lakh. The Cafe Racer will set you back by 9.78 lakh. And the Full Throttle is priced at 8.92 lakh rupees. The new models feature cosmetic tweaks and new tech, including the all-important cornering ABS. Deliveries for the Scrambler 800 Icon, Desert Sled and Cafe Racer will begin in a few days, while the full throttle will only make its way to customers by June. Powering the Scramblers is an 803cc L-twin that produces the same 73.4 HP and 67 Nm of torque. Let's move on to more general news now, and let's start with the Toyota Glanza. Now, as you may know, the Glanza is a rebadged version of the Maruti Suzuki Baleno premium hatch, and it is going to be launched very soon. Now, Toyota hasn't officially revealed a full image of the car, but as ever, there are a few spy shots that have leaked out onto the internet. The Glanza basically gets a chrome-heavy grille that replaces the grille on the Baleno, and of course, Toyota badges that replace the Suzuki ones. And that's about it. The car will be available in two variants, G and V, and will be powered by the 1.2 petrol engine with a manual or an automatic option. And now, an SUV that's been in the news pretty much every week for the last couple of months. It is, of course, the Hyundai Venue, and we can report that bookings are finally open. Here are the details. Hyundai India finally opened official bookings for the Venue both online and at dealers. The booking amount for the Venue is 21,000 rupees, and as reported earlier, the SUV will be launched in India on May 21st. Expect prices for the Venue to be between 8 and 12 lakh rupees. There will be 2 petrol engines and 1 diesel engine on offer, and to know more about the Venue, watch our walk-around video or visit our website autocarindia.com. And going from one SUV to another, it's time for Honda's potential next take on the market. We've got some news about the Honda HR-V. Our sources tell us that the all-new Honda HR-V will likely be launched in India later this year, most probably around the festive season, and will go up against the likes of the Hyundai Creta and the upcoming Kia SUV, along with the Renault Captur and the Nissan Kicks. The HR-V for India is likely to share its powertrains with the Civic, and that means a 1.8-litre petrol engine mated to a CVT gearbox and a 120 horsepower 1.6-litre diesel with a manual. Expect a starting price of around 15 lakh rupees ex-showroom. And the SUV news just keeps coming, and this time it's an Autocar India exclusive. Force Motors is developing a new version of the Gurkha. The Gurkha might not be an extremely popular SUV in India, but a new one will be coming soon due to the fact that the current generation will not meet upcoming crash test norms. Likely to be launched at the 2020 Auto Expo, the new car will of course meet those crash test norms, but it's also likely to get new bodywork. Moreover, the SUV is also expected to get better creature comforts compared to the current gen car. For more details, visit our website autocarindia.com. The Renault Kwid is one of the most popular entry-level hatchbacks in the country, and very soon it will be getting an update. Here are the details. The updated Renault Kwid will adopt styling that's very similar to the Renault KZE, which is essentially the electric version of the Kwid. That means slim LED daytime running lights mounted high up and headlights lower down in the bumper, similar to the likes of the Hyundai Venue or the Tata Harrier. The car will also get an update under the skin to meet the upcoming crash test regulations that kick in on October 1st, 2019. Both the engines, the 800cc and the 1-litre, are expected to continue. Now, the big news last week, of course, was that Maruti Suzuki announced that it will stop selling diesel engines come April 2020 when BS6 norms kick in. And almost in response to that, Ford India has announced that it has no intention of stopping the sale of diesel engines in India. Ford currently offers 3 diesel engines across its range: a 1.5-litre 4-cylinder unit in the Figo, Aspire, Freestyle and EcoSport, along the larger 2.2-litre and 3.2-litre engines of the Endeavour. While there will be diesel engines in the Ford range going forward, it remains to be seen if all, any, and if so, which engines will be upgraded to meet the new BS6 norms. Ford will also launch a new SUV that is being jointly developed with Mahindra that will use Mahindra's next-gen BS6 compliant 2-litre diesel engine. For more details, visit our website autocarindia.com. And now on to some two-wheeler news. Suzuki will launch the brand new Gixxer 250 in India on the 20th of May 2019. Here's a look at what to expect. The Suzuki Gixxer 250 will get a single-cylinder 250cc engine that makes about 25 horsepower and will likely get a 6-speed gearbox. The motorcycle will also get muscular styling elements, which are seen on the more premium Suzuki GSX S750 and GSX S1000 models, also on sale in India. Competition will include the likes of the Yamaha FZ25 and of course the KTM 250 Duke, although pricing for the motorcycle is expected to be closer to the former. And that's all we have for you this week on Autocar India Quick News. Be sure to tell us in the comments what you thought of the news and of the new and upcoming launches, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.